Oh yeah, move as necessary.
Alright. You only have 2.5 minutes to convince a panel of judges as to why you should win. If you make a mistake, there are no do-overs. If you fall down and get hurt, you're still expected to get up and continue the routine with a smile on your face. However, if you were to hit a perfect routine, there is still no guarantee that you'll actually win. The winners are decided by who the judges think are the best. Cheerleading is one of the most opinionated sports there is. Teams train for months, trying to perfect a routine in hopes that the judges will think their routine is superior to any of the others. Cheerleading began in 1898, when a group of men who were in college stood in front of a crowd and tried to get the crowd to cheer on the team with them. With the success of that game, the cheerleading began to grow. Back then, they were called yell leaders. But today, it has been refined with new skills and techniques into what it is today. Keith Bean from an article published in 2007 stating about cheerleading that today the sport has evolved into a highly athletic field displaying men and women of incredible talent. Cheerleading has always been something I've always loved to do. I've been involved with it for over 10 years. Today I'm going to discuss what makes a good sport and why cheerleading is a good sport. First, what makes a good sport? Oxford University Press published in 2010 defining a sport as any activity involving physical exertion using any individual or team competing against another for competition or entertainment. The first quality of a sport is determination. It takes determination to be able to not give up and to keep pushing harder to fulfill any goals that you yourself or your team makes. You have to be determined you want to motivate to practice constantly and to work hard to gain new skills in order to push yourself further than the other team. Athletes need physical endurance to compete at such high levels of sport. They have to be able to be physically fit in order to last an entire game or to finish a race. They need to build stamina to perform better than all the other teams. The last quality is teamwork. It takes an entire team to win a game, not just one superstar. And it's usually the teams that are closer together and that have stronger friendship that are more successful than the other teams. Now that I've covered what makes a good sport, I'm going to share with you why cheerleading is such a good sport. Cheerleaders have determination. They have to work hard to improve on all the aspects of cheerleading. It's not just one thing. There's stunts, tumbling, jumps, motions, baskets, and pyramid. Cheerleading is a year-round sport. They don't just do one season and then take the rest of the year off. They are constantly working for their own competitions, and not only that, they also have to support the school and any other teams that are associated with it. Cheerleading is physically exhausting. Although a routine is only 2.5 minutes long, it's packed with all the skills that the coach feels needed, and it incorporates all the aspects of cheerleading. Cheerleaders have to train to get in shape to be able to hit this ridiculous routine, and they constantly work months trying to practice to perfect that in hopes when competition comes that they'll be able to hit that wanted perfect routine. Cheerleading teams are like families. It is your friends who are on the team that encourage you to push yourself to be better, and you want to also do the same for all your teammates. In my own experience, I've always been really close with all my teammates, and most of my friends I've actually met through cheerleading. Now I'll show you a video as to what cheerleading is. in conclusion, I've discussed what makes a good sport and why cheerleading is a good sport. Cheerleading is different than any other sport because it takes courage to attempt such crazy skills. And although cheerleading has a really high risk of injury, it's the risk that makes it such a great sport. Thanks.